What did your crush do that absolutely killed your interest? I've been crushing on Ava for like a year and a half. We worked together at this little bookstore downtown, and she was always so bubbly and sweet to everyone. When she finally said yes to going out with me, I planned everything. Made reservations at this cozy Italian place called Nona's that she'd mentioned loving. Got her favorite flowers, white roses, because she posted about them on Instagram once. I even called ahead to make sure they had tiramisu, which was apparently her go-to dessert. The first hour was amazing. She looked incredible in this blue dress, and we were laughing about this weird customer who tried to return a book he'd clearly spilled coffee all over. She was doing this cute thing where she'd tuck her hair behind her ear when she laughed. I was thinking about how I'd tell this story at our wedding someday. Then our waitress came over. Just a regular girl, maybe college age, with her hair in a ponytail and this friendly smile. She introduced herself as Katie and asked what we wanted to drink. Ava didn't even look up from her phone. She just snapped her fingers twice like he was calling a dog. Water, no ice, she said in this flat, annoyed voice. I thought maybe she was distracted, so I laughed it off and ordered a Coke. Katie smiled and said she'd be right back. But when Katie returned with our drinks, Ava rolled her eyes so hard I thought they might fall out. Why do they always hire such slow people here? She said, loud enough for Katie to definitely hear. Like, it's literally just water. My stomach dropped. Katie's face went red, but she kept smiling and asked if we were ready to order. I wasn't even hungry anymore, but I ordered the chicken parmesan anyway. Ava ordered pasta with this whole complicated list of modifications. No garlic, extra sauce, cheese on the side. Make sure the noodles aren't too soft, but not too hard either. When Katie repeated it back to make sure she got it right, Ava sighed dramatically. I swear, I don't know how someone this dumb even has a job. Did you not listen to anything I just said? I wanted to crawl under the table. Katie apologized and wrote everything down again, her hands shaking a little. Other people at nearby tables were starting to stare. When the food came out, Ava took one look at her pasta and immediately called Katie back over. This looks disgusting. I can't post this on my story looking like this. Take it back. The pasta looks totally normal to me. Katie asked what was wrong with it, and Ava gestured wildly at the plate. It's not Instagram perfect. The cheese isn't melted right, and you can see where the sauce splashed on the rim. Just remake it. Katie took the plate back without arguing. I tried to change the subject, asking Ava about this book series she'd been reading, but she just kept complaining. The service here is absolute trash. I should leave a bad review. That girl probably doesn't even deserve minimum wage. When Katie brought the new pasta, Ava sent it back again. This time because there was too much sauce. Katie's smile was gone now, and I could see how exhausted she looked. The third plate came out, and Ava finally kept it, but not before making this show of examining every single noodle like she was a food critic or something. I'd lost my appetite completely. I kept thinking about how my mom always taught me that you can tell everything about a person by how they treat servers and cashiers and people who can't fight back. The worst part came when we got the check. I reached for my wallet, but Ava just sat there looking at me expectantly. You're paying, right? She said, not even asking. I don't date broke guys. I'd already decided I was never calling her again, but that sealed it. I paid the bill and left a huge tip for Katie, who looked like she was about to cry. During the drive home, Ava kept talking about how she couldn't wait to post about our date and how she'd have to edit out the service disaster from her story. She was already planning on next date, some fancy steakhouse where they actually train their staff properly. I nodded and made non-Tamil sounds, but inside I was done. This wasn't the girl I thought I knew. This was someone ugly and entitled and mean. When I dropped her off, she leaned in for a kiss, but I just gave her this awkward side hug and said I'd text her. She seemed confused, but went inside. I never texted. I never